Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
From the Bruins in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's on a nice little hot streak, batting over 400 in his last 10 games.
Connor Anthony gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Jack Counsell will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Brien moving to his left. 1 out. And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best all-around players in the game in Bryce Harper. What he does.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jack Counsell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Jack Counsell will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Hey, DK, get your pitch, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Hey, one time,
oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead. Jack Counsell ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Hey, kid, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
MLB The Show has all on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's got that batting average over 300 on the season.
Jack Counsell will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And reined in one away. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Jack Counsell comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Number 9 is there for it. Makes the play, one away.
The catcher.
Jack Counsell will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Holly is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Steve, how do they go about trying to start out the... Jack Counsell will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
I tell you, that's the perfect storm there. A power pitcher on the mound throwing a hard fastball to a power hitter at the plate.
Jack Counsell stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat. Just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 48 has got it, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with Jack Counsell will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Into the windup and the pitch.
Come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Chavez ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Come on, down,
The tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Yeah, I guess it's easy to say in hindsight, but to me, this is just way too big a risk. You're leading off the inning. You've already got 2 bases easy, so he just gets a little too ambitious out there, thinking that he can turn second and go to third. But a great...
Jack Council steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Number 33.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, another pitch that he's right on at the plate. He hasn't been fooled by anything he's seen yet.
Drives it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight through.
MLB has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series. Jack Council will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Batting 7th, catcher, Kenneth.
Jack Council steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
That's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
All right, hold up.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping in, Jack Council. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Into the box now, Jack Council. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1.
And one time right now, kid. Here we go.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So with that home run, he's now just 2 shy of an even 100 for his career.
Well, 100 home runs is a nice round number, Matt, but not such a big number that he'll get too excited about it. I'm sure he'll get the ball, put it on his shelf.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Jack Counsell is our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, ball.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series. Jack Counsell will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Oh, what a play.